Welcome into the Brooks Bench with your host, Brooke, aka Shiggy, and my co-host, Megan.
What's up?
If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share, follow us on all social media at the Brooks Bench, and join our Discord, link in the description. We'll be recapping week 11. A lot of interesting things have happened, so let's get into it. We'll first start off with a court report. If you guys are new here, we go over transactions, injuries, news, and any milestones players have hit after or during week 11. So some transactions. We're just going to start off real hot. Big. The trade. Dallas sends Dejanay Carrington to Minnesota. Minnesota receives Carly Samuelson, Diamond Miller, and Dallas's 2027. I mean, not Dallas's. Did I read that right?
Minnesota. Yeah, Minnesota's 2027.
Minnesota's 2027 second round pick. With that said, Tierra McCowan was waived by Dallas so they could accept Dejanay's contract. Megan, initial thoughts?
That's crazy. For Minnesota,
Yeah,
they just picked up a
that's right.
defensive player,
Oh my
scrappy
God.
player. Like, I just feel like that. I mean, not that they even needed the help, but it just helps them even more. So that's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. Dallas, it just shows that they didn't know what they were doing coming into the season.
They
I
gave
think
away
they
everyone
messed
they
up.
required.
Yeah, everyone that they went after is like they just gave up on that. For us, we saw where the first mistake was getting rid of the coach, in our opinion.
Heck yeah, that
Um,
was the first red flag, you
yeah,
bums. Anyways, go ahead.
so now, obviously they're looking to rebuild.
Yeah, obviously. It's a abort mission.
Yeah.
Minnesota gets a great defender, like you said. They're already a top
Hmm.
defensive team in the league, and they just add another perimeter defender.
Right.
Beautiful. We love to see it.
Gary. Gary.
Someone said that's why Cheryl Reeves is the GM and the coach because she knows what
Yeah,
she's doing.
for real.
Um, so it was a great move by Minnesota. Obviously, Diamond Miller gets a different look, I feel like, in
Hmm.
Dallas. I think maybe even more opportunity that she was going to get in Minnesota.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
hard. It's hard for. I know she's not a rookie, but it's hard for newer players to come into Minnesota.
Hmm.
Like obviously Diamond Miller, her rookie season, got that shot when Minnesota, was like, yeah, and she
Hmm.
popped off. So maybe we get to see that Diamond Miller in Dallas. She's young. Carly Samuelson is going to be coming off an injury, and I believe she's going to be a free agent next season, anyways. So
Hmm.
curious how that goes. And they get a 2027 second round pick. Might turn into something, might not. You guys know how that works. Um, but yeah, Minnesota cooks again. Someone was like, people keep just trading Minnesota, giving Minnesota players for
Yeah.
pennies on the dollar. And I'm just like, you're right. Because, man, Dejanay, she's going to bring some good depth off the bench for them.
Hmm.
So, like it for Minnesota. Obviously, like you said, Dallas is in a rebuild. Um, and it is what it is. I mean, I think Dallas already chalked up the season anyway, so it's okay. Alyssa Puli signed a 7-day contract with LA. Chloe Bibby signs the rest of the season contract with Indiana. I love that. Chloe Bibby, when she was with the Valks, we really liked her.
She's actually getting some playtime and hitting down threes for them.
Hmm.
We miss her.
Love to see it. Emma Meesseman officially signs the rest of the season contract with New York, and Jalen Sherrod was waived by New York to add Meesseman to the roster. I feel bad for Sherrod. I like Sherrod as a player. I know New York did
Yeah.
too. They released a statement about her. It was very thoughtful. Um, but hopefully she finds a home. We got all these expansion teams coming, so.
Hmm.
Kyla Charles signed 7-day contract with Golden State. Kamaya Small signs 7-day contract with Atlanta. Grace Berger released. Kiana Williams released. Haley Peters signed her third 7-day contract. Mariah Jefferson waived by Chicago. And then Sebji Uzan signed rest season contract with Chicago. And then Chicago ended up waiving Markeisha Davis. And then Torrey signed her second 7-day contract as well. A little bum from Mariah Jefferson. I really think it had to do with the injury because I think she
Hmm.
re-injured herself again.
Yeah.
But I mean, I like Mariah Jefferson. I think she's a great point guard.
I think they just have too many injuries going on over there, so they just couldn't hold her.
That's what I was. That's what I was thinking as well. Over to some injury updates. New to the report, Brittany Griner neck day to day.
Hmm.
Angel Reese back day to day. I know she came back briefly Someone pointed out though that her grandma came to the game that she came back to, and then she was immediately, didn't has been ruled out since. So they're just we're assuming that that was because her grandma was there, which is why she came back. There's
Mm.
no really update on the severity of her back injury or how long she's going to be out, so that is something to monitor. I know we said Ryan Howard was going to be out all of July, but she did not play on Sunday, so she is still continuously day to day. Errol Atkins out. Chicago didn't address the severity of her injury as well. Maddie Siegrist expected to play Tuesday, which is actually sooner than what they have projected her, right? They
Yeah.
said playoff. Yeah, so,
Hmm.
well, playoffs, but not for Dallas. Hines Allen, day to day, she did not practice on Sunday. Zandalicini, foot still day to day. I know she was ruled out Sunday. Same with Tiffany Hayes. Monique Billings is going to be reevaluated in 3 weeks. Caitlin Clark still no timetable. Nafisa Collier. Ay, yay, yay. If you guys saw the video, her bad rolled ankle. Um, there's no update on it, so she's just marked as day to day for right now. Fingers crossed it's nothing serious. Um, because it didn't look good. So,
Yeah.
Breonna Stewart, no timetable. Kennedy Burke will be out 2 to 4 weeks. Niara Sabally will miss at least 2 weeks as well. New
A
York is in
lot
the
of
injury bug.
a lot of big player injuries right now.
And that's bad. That's a bummer. That is a
Yeah.
bummer. Hoping everyone's healthy for playoffs. I want to see everyone at their full strengths. I don't want to see no, oh, we don't have so and so. I
Hmm.
think it's a even playing field. Well, it's up for grabs, I feel like. Anyone can win. Anyone can be beaten. So I want to see a full healthy playoff. Over to some news. Players of the week. Eastern Conference player was Sabrina. Western Conference player was Dearica Hamby. Dearica Hamby just having another solid season quietly.
Hmm.
Not
Yeah.
getting talked about enough.
Hmm.
She's just killing it over there. I just feel like all of LA has been individually doing well, players wise. Just hasn't been translating into a lot of wins. They are getting a lot of wins, recently. So I hope LA turns it around, makes a little playoff push. The WNBA is averaging 794,000 viewers through 56 games this year across all national networks. That is 21% higher than the WNBA's full season viewership average in 2024. ESPN is up 3% year over year across its channels. CBS is up 5.5% compared to this point last year. ION is up 4% from year to date. And that's crazy because people were pointing out, like, even Caitlin Clark, she's been out for a big chunk of games and people are still watching. So it's just viewership continues to go up, and that's a positive thing, um, which we love to see. A lot of milestones, a lot of records broken this week. Um, with 11 points, 11 rebounds, and 11 assists through 3 quarters, Skylar Diggins records the first regular season triple-double of her career. She joins Tamika Johnson as the only players in Seattle Storm history to record a triple-double and is the fourth player this season joining Alyssa Thomas, Angel Reese, and Caitlin Clark. Diggins added 2 blocks to this triple-double to join Candace Parker and Cheryl Swoops as the only players to record a triple-double with multiple blocks and one TOV or fewer. Diggins also becomes the first player in WNBA history to play under 25 minutes in a 25 minutes for a triple double. 22 minutes, 51 seconds. I like because you know how she got the triple double in the All-Star game and everyone's like, "Oh, too bad didn't count." And then she like
Hmm.
shortly after did that. I thought that was pretty cool for her
Hmm.
to do. Nneka Ogwumike passes Candice Dupree for seventh on the all-time rebounds list. She's the only sixth player. She's also the only sixth player in WNBA history to score 7,000 points. Alyssa Thomas is the first player in WNBA history to have 175 assists, 150 rebounds through her first 20 games of a season. Only player in WNBA history with a 30-15-5 in a single game. Continues to kill it. Continues to build that player MVP.
My girl, my girl that always gets snubbed.
I'm just saying. Honestly, if it's like we were talking about it because we didn't know how severe Nafisa Collier's injury was, and we were like, please no, because this is her MVP season. But if she is no longer able to compete,
Yeah.
Alyssa
It
Thomas and I
opens the
think
door.
Sabrina.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, those two, I think it opens the door up for them. Obviously, Asia's still in the conversation. We always mention
Hmm.
her name as well, but those two, I think, are also in there.
Yeah, for sure.
Paige Beckers has surpassed Alana Beard, Arike Ogunbowale, Caitlin Clark, and Cappie Pondexter for the most 20-point two-game steals by a rookie in WNBA history. She also tied Cynthia Cooper, her fastest player to reach 400 points and 100 assists in WNBA history. She
Man,
passes
already
what?
400 points and 100 assists.
Yeah,
Just like,
she's just
man.
moving.
Whew.
She's moving.
Yeah.
Passes Sue Bird for the second most games with 15 plus points and 5 plus assists by a rookie. She's having an outstanding rookie season.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty impressive. Tina Charles moves past Lindsay Whalen for ninth place of all-time free throws list. Love to see it. This past Sunday, ABC aired another of its most watched WNBA games ever with the Indiana Fever's win over Chicago. Averaged 1.5 million viewers, peaked at 1.7 million. WNBA on ESPN is up 6% from last season. Love to see it. Camila Cardoso and Angel Reese are the first Sky duo to record 20 plus points and 10 plus rebounds. Sonia Citron and Kiki Iriafin are the first pair of rookie teammates to each have 20 points in the same game in Mystic history. The duos are out this week. Minnesota's 53-point win over the Aces goes down as the largest road win in WNBA history.
Mm.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's so
that was
embarrassing. That was the worst game I've
that
ever
was
watched in my entire
that
life.
was rough. Yeah, that was rough to watch.
Which we'll talk about.
Oh god.
After shooting 8 for 8 from the three in the first half versus the Aces, Kayla McBride becomes the only player in league history to score 8 3-pointers made on a 100% field goal in any half.
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful.
That's the McBride we wanted to see all season, though.
Yes, we saw, and I mean, that was her last season. I feel like she killed it
Yeah.
last season as well.
Yeah.
The New York Liberty become the fourth team in WNBA history to reach 500 wins. Congrats. And lastly, Sabrina Ionescu becomes the third fastest player to reach 1,000 assists.
Yeah.
Love to see. Quick timeout. Let's talk Underdog Fantasy. If you've never tried it, Underdog is a super fun and easy way to get in on fantasy sports. You can play daily pick'em games by predicting player stats like points, rebounds, or assists. It's clean, simple, and a great way to stay locked into every game. If you're new to Underdog, sign up with our code THEBROOKESBENCH and you'll get up to $1,000 in bonus funds. Just scan the QR code on the screen or click the link in the episode description to sign up. Now let's get back to the video. Alrighty, we've reached the point where we're going over the weekly rundown where we go over and recap big games this week, including any clutch performances, upsets, stuff like that. So let's get into it. So the first game of the week, we have Dallas defeating New York. Let's all take a moment of silence because what? Dallas defeating New York 92-82. That's just crazy. Dallas jumped out to a 31-19 lead in the first quarter and blew the game wide open by halftime with a dominant second quarter, entering the break ahead 63-36. That is crazy. Although New York mounted a rally in the fourth quarter, outscoring Dallas 20-7, the Wings held on thanks to free throws. Arike and Paige each scored 20 points, combined for 40 points overall. Ogunbowale was especially impactful with a career-high 14 assists. She became the first Wings player to reach at least 15 points and 10 assists and a half, while committing only 1 turnover. Beckers added a complete stat line, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals to go with her 20 points. And the Liberty were without Breonna Stewart, Niara Savely, and Kennedy Burke. Obviously, we had, a lot of missing pieces for New York recently.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, are you shocked? Are you confused? What's going on in New York?
I feel like well, okay, so they had a lot of people out, right?
Yes.
They're transitioning,
Yes.
and I mean, you got to understand that there are going to be bad shooting nights and stuff. So I think a little bit of all of that came into play.
Mm-hmm.
But Dallas just came out with the energy.
Swinging.
And I mean, this is something that we look at Dallas and we say, okay, you have all this talent, but they just don't put it all out there together, combined, right? You always just see one of either Paige or Arike popping off instead of the combined. And whenever you see them combine and go off, they usually win. So it's just, can they put it together more often?
And I mean, that's Dallas. That's who they're trying to build around right now.
Yeah.
I know someone was mentioning getting rid of, or someone would trade for Arike, but I think with the thumb injury lingering, and it wasn't her best season. I don't know if she leaves
Yeah.
Dallas, honestly. Um, those two are who they're building around, and this was a glimpse of what it could be. One
Hmm.
day, right? Of the hope of that. New York, on the other hand, I mean, they're just injuries. They're injury ridden right now. I mean, what
Yeah.
else? It was a little shocking you lost to Dallas just a little bit, right? But I mean, this was without, Candy Burke now. We're adding another person to this list. So now you're going
Hmm.
deeper in the bench. And it's just now they have to adjust to who they have available. Okay, so that's another rotation you have to think of. And
Hmm.
it's just a lot that New York is going through right now. Obviously, we don't think that, their playoff hopes are in jeopardy and it's over and all this,
Yeah.
right? A little hiccup. Um, but a good win for Dallas. A great win
Hmm.
for Dallas. How about that? Over to the Golden State Valkyrie, defeating Atlanta 77 to 75. Valkyries pulled off a thrilling road win, beating the Dream 77 to 75. Golden State built a 39 to 36 halftime advantage thanks to a massive third quarter. Third quarter, they outscored Atlanta 30 to 17, and they held off. You guys struggled in the fourth.
Yeah.
Okay. You got outscored by Atlanta 19 to 8. You guys
Hmm.
barely survived. Zandalicini, you can thank her.
Yeah.
Okay. She hit a I don't know. I don't think I would have this was a great shot. Like you're gonna 100% success rate.
Hmm.
But it's a great shot to win it all. And I was shocked that she was gonna be the person that was taking the shot. But it is what it
Hmm.
is. With 3.9 seconds left for her 18th point. She sealed the win for you guys. Yeah, it was a really good game for her. Tiffany Hayes added 15 points, while Veronica Burton chipped in 10 points. Golden State's roster outscored Atlanta's reserves 39 to 16. That's crazy. Jordan Canada led the charge with 21 points, 8 assists. Naz Hillman, 14 points, 8 rebounds. Alicia Gray only 12 points. Um, Good win for you guys on the road. Because we
Yeah.
talk about it every single time how playing on the road is definitely hard for you guys. And
Yeah.
when we saw your guys' schedule, I mean, it was them, the Aces, and someone else, and we were like, oh, that's a tough road schedule, right? So to
Yeah.
beat Atlanta, who we talk really highly about on the road, yeah. I mean, it's a great win. I mean, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, I'll take it. It was close. We almost didn't win,
Yeah.
but I will still take it. But I mean, honestly, we got lucky, I think, a little bit. Atlanta, I mean, to be on their home court, they really did struggle shooting
Yeah.
in this game. Like Alicia Gray was like 2 for 11 or something. Like,
Mm,
so she really struggled, and with Ryan Howard being out.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, I just feel like, man, the Valkyries, like, I don't know. Sometimes we get lucky, but I just feel like they rush lately. They've been rushing a lot of shots. They're not running like set plays to really make things happen. It's kind of just like rotate the ball, get someone open to shoot a three, and
Mm-hmm.
they're just jacking up shots a little bit. So it's a little
Yeah.
frustrating to watch.
Yeah.
But it was nice to get a road win out of this
Yeah.
game.
Agreed. I mean, this is a kind of a PG-13 show. But I mean, you guys, I think won because of the so many stoppages that happened in this game
Yeah.
due to flying objects coming onto the court. It just, because Atlanta was trying to come back. Okay, they
Bright
killed.
neon
Yeah.
colors.
Okay, they had you guys in the fourth quarter, but
Yeah.
that stoppage really, really messed you guys up, or messed Atlanta up. So
Mhm.
you guys might want to shout out flying objects from now on. Over to the Aces versus Los Angeles. Aces ended up beating the Sparks 89 to 74. Aces silenced the Sparks at home in a dominant opening quarter. And career performance by Asia Wilson and Jackie Young to Las Vegas blitz LA early, jumping to a 31 to 18 lead in the first quarter behind 17 points from Wilson. This was the game where she had what did I tell you? It was was it the 17 points in 8 minutes or something? Or 20 something points in 8 minutes? And I
Yeah.
was like, that is just the craziest thing.
Yeah.
Every time I feel like the Aces play LA, Asia Wilson just pops off. Also, she blocks every single De'Arica Hamby shot. Like she's just like they just you know that team where it's
Yeah.
just like they just have your number.
Well, I mean, honestly, yes, that's a thing, right, this year. But on top of that, the aces are very dominant when Asia and Jackie are having a
Hmm.
day.
Hmm.
Like they're the main reason why they've won the games that they've won this year.
Hmm.
It's been on those two on their backs.
Yeah. The Aces played really well overall. They had 16 assists on 20 made field goals by halftime, and they limited the Sparks a second chance opportunity. They led 48 to 34 at the break and continued to control the pace throughout the second half. Jackie Young delivered her first career triple-double.
Hmm.
It's just triple doubles this week. 18 points, 11 rebounds, 11 assists. Dana Evans was also efficient off the bench. Despite
Wait,
a
you said Jackie Young's first career triple double. Can we go
yeah,
back to that? That's wild. Her
that's what I'm
first
saying.
one ever. Yeah.
Yeah, it happened for Skylar this week. It happened for Jackie this week.
Yeah.
Just a lot of triple doubles going around.
Hmm.
Despite a late push by the Sparks, led by Kelsey Plum and Ray Burrell, never really happened for them.
Hmm.
The Aces won. They looked good in this game. Ray Burrell off the bench, 17.6 rebounds. Cameron Brink came back. She looked good. She had a
Hmm.
block. Um, it looked like she got beat. It looked like Nilsa Smith beat her to the basket. And no, we all know how long Cameron Brink is.
Hmm.
She said, "Yeah, you beat me, but you really didn't."
Yeah,
So she looked
exactly.
good. But curious to see how she's worked into Los Angeles's. Wow, that's a tongue. That's a lot. That's a
Los
mouthful.
Angeles.
Into their rotation.
Yeah.
But good win for the Aces. I feel like if the Sparks won this game, I think we would all be like, "Oh, the Sparks are here to play." But they
Hmm.
did not. But it's okay. They're looking better, I think, in my personal opinion. Over to Indiana defeating a Phoenix. Oh my gosh, 107 to 101. What a high scoring game. Indiana flipped momentum after a slow start to pull off a 107-101 win. Phoenix came out firing in the first quarter, building a 30 to 20 advantage. Indiana answered back in the second quarter with a 35-point response to take a 55 to 50 lead in halftime. Mercury tied it in the fourth, 74 to 74, but Fever took over down the stretch, outscoring Phoenix 33 to 29 to seal their third straight win. Aaliyah Boston, 22 points, 12 rebounds, her 12th double-double of the season. Really kicked it off for Indiana in the fourth quarter. Ari McDonald, woo! 27-point career high performance.
Hmm.
You know what's crazy? When we all said when Ari McDonald was way by LA, we were like,
Yeah.
what? Why?
Yeah.
I like Allman. I do. But you could have had Ari McDonald as well. You could have both.
Hmm.
You ended up waiving Odyssey Sims anyways. And so whoever else they kept.
Hmm.
So that still doesn't make sense to me. But I'm glad Ari found a system that works for her and she's appreciated and
And
she's really killing it.
and on that same note, she mentioned that she's also doing all of this while in grad school.
You know who also is too?
Who?
Alana Smith.
Man, that's
Yeah,
tough
that's
to
tough.
travel, play, and then
Yeah,
have to go and do homework. Bringing back to college days.
for real. But Indiana, I mean, keeps thriving. Even with her injuries, they just look good. Kelsey Mitchell just having a great season as well. Leah
Hmm.
Boston, they just look good. I'm excited to see their playoff push and see how far they can get. Phoenix, on the other hand, just going through a little blunder. They were on this hot streak.
Hmm.
Now, when they get Kalia Copper and Saw 2 back, and we're like, yes, this is what we wanted to see. It's not what we wanted to see. What is this? It's like
Yeah.
they went the opposite direction of what we all thought was going to happen, right?
Yeah.
Do you have an explanation or a thought of why this is occurring to Phoenix?
I think I jinxed it, you know.
Oh my
I
God.
jumped on that Phoenix train and then they're like, "What? You're on this
What?
train?
Oh
Let's
my
halt."
gosh.
So, I don't know. I don't know. I'm hoping that it's just a little bump in the road,
Yeah.
maybe some tiredness, little things going on here and there.
Yeah.
But I see them bouncing back. So,
Yeah. Over to Atlanta defeating Dallas 88 to 85, real close game. Atlanta delivered a nail-biting win at Dallas, clinching a 88-85 victory thanks to a clutch tie-breaking three-pointer by Naz Hillman with 2.6 seconds remaining. I literally remember it was like, all right, who's gonna get the last shot? And I saw Naz Hillman pop up to the three-point line, and I was like, oh, they're giving it to Naz, and she cashed it, and I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But Naz has been killing it. She's just been these last what like 3 or 4
Yeah.
games,
This whole
just
week,
been
yeah.
outstanding.
Hmm.
I personally think she's solidified herself for sixth player of the year. And most improved player. I know we talk about Azare as being one of those, Veronica Burton,
Hmm.
but the way Naz Hillman has been performing this throughout the season has just been phenomenal. She has to be in all those conversations. Love to see it. But back to what I was saying. The Dream built a narrow 40-34 halftime lead before the Wings responded with a dominant third quarter, outscoring Atlanta 25 to 18 to seize control going into the fourth. However, Naz Hillman, the Atlanta's last game proposed returned the tide in the final. Wow. In the final stanza, Hillman finished a career high 21 points, including 12 crucial points in the fourth quarter to outduel Dallas down the stretch. Brittany Griner was ejected. She was ejected and she's been out the last 2 games, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting. She got 2 techs. Yep, following 2 technical fouls. And then Jordan Canada missed the game with an illness. Hey, Atlanta's been tested by this injury bug as well. Their
Hmm.
bench is showing up for them. We love to see it. Maya Caldwell, also another piece for Atlanta that stepped up. 13 points in this game. Um,
Talk
just,
about a player that really plays their role well.
mm-hmm,
You know what I mean? It's like whenever you kind of need Maya Caldwell to like be that player,
mm-hmm,
especially dealing with injuries and she has to like step in,
yep,
she always seems to go off at the right time.
mm-hmm. I agree with you. No, I agree with you. And it's just so silent, but it's like so efficient and effective.
Yeah.
Like you said, with the injuries that they're going through, even coming off the bench when she has to, like, yeah. Atlanta, I think Atlanta can sneakily do some damage in the playoffs as well.
Hmm.
I can't wait until we get to our episode where it's like we're picking not I guess our bracket. It would be our bracket, our playoff bracket, because I want to see
Hmm.
who's gonna get matched up with who. That's exciting. Over to Minnesota, defeating New York 193. Minnesota outlasted a shorthanded Liberty, prevailing 193 in a rematch of last year's WNBA Finals. First half was tightly contested with both teams matching each other through the first quarter, but Lynx pulled away late in the second, closing the half up at 51 to 42. New York rallied in the fourth, trimming the lead to 4 before Collier's a three-point play with just 50 seconds to go halted the comeback. I will say this made me concerned for Minnesota.
Hmm.
Because what do you mean you don't have all these players? I mean, New York doesn't have all these players and you barely win.
Yeah.
Was that kind of concerning for you as well?
But we kind of already mentioned that. We mentioned how the depth of Minnesota isn't as great as how the depth can pop off for New York. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
New York brings off shooters that can really light it up.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then now you add Meeseman to that bench. It's
Whew.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
But I do like that they went and got Dejanay because
Yep.
Dejanay, we all know her as that defensive player. But she does bring an energy and she can pop off offensively. She can streak and get to the cup. She has a fast first step, so I think that'll help them. But yeah, it was tough to see them only win by so little.
And I like that you mentioned Dejanay from Minnesota because I think Dejanay thrived in Connecticut when she didn't
Hmm.
have to be the primary scorer. And I think they're not trying to force that in Dallas, but I
Hmm.
feel like she had to be one of those primary scorers in Dallas. So for her to go to a team that's kind of not constructed like Connecticut, but has those pieces where like she can be that defensive dog, and then whenever you need her to score, like she can, but it's not all on her
Hmm.
shoulders. I feel like that's going to benefit her even more. Like I think we're going to see more of the DJ we saw last year than what we saw in Dallas. I don't
Yeah.
know. The fit in Dallas just wasn't it.
Hmm. I agree.
Over to Golden State defeating Washington 68 to 67. Valkyries bursted out the gates, dominating the first quarter 30 to 20. Thanks to you guys' high shooting percentage. Congratulations.
Yeah.
You started it off really well. No, I'm just like,
Yeah.
Washington rallied in the second half, cutting into the lead and even grabbing a lead midway through the fourth quarter, but couldn't complete the comeback. You guys really almost just gave it up.
Yeah.
Because Janelle Salon, what were you doing, girl? All you
Yeah.
had to do was
Should
hold the
just hold the
ball.
ball.
Just hold it. That's all you had to do. There was what, like four
Yeah.
seconds left?
Yeah.
And
That
she
was,
threw it
yeah.
and she threw it out of bounds. And I said, huh? I was
Yeah.
so confused. Do you think she was also confused?
Well, I mean, I think she was just thinking like, oh, get it to at least I think it was Timmy.
Yeah, it
Was
was
it Timmy
Tammy.
who was down low and
Tammy, yeah.
open?
Yeah.
But it was just a tough pass. It's like you're trying to force it between like two people.
Yeah.
Like it's easier just to hold it and then like get fouled or
You know,
I believe we still had a timeout that we probably could have called if she got tied up. But
mhm.
yeah, it was just Brittany Sykes had a good look at
Oh
the
my
end,
God. She would
and
have made that any other day.
we got lucky that she didn't hit that.
Yeah. Another good road game win for you guys.
Yeah.
Kate Martin, though, was your leading scorer, 14 points off the bench with three triples.
Hmm.
So you guys need to thank Kate Martin. Dang it. Repair also had 11 points. Sonia Citron, 16 points. Shakira, 10 points. Iria Finn, 10 points. Ooh, not a really good game for not Minnesota, Washington,
Washington.
actually.
Yeah.
Wow, you guys shot in the first half. You guys shot 51%.
Yeah.
Congrats. Good win. Two good road wins.
I mean, when shots fall for us, I mean,
They
it's great,
fall.
but it's just that we put up so many shots that,
So
in
many.
my opinion, even though like in this game, right, they dropped, sometimes they're still just not smart shots, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And we just get lucky when they do hit. It's just,
Yeah.
I just wish they would just do a little bit better at making better choices in the
Mm-hmm.
shot selection.
Agreed. Especially when you guys are down and it's just not your day shooting wise. Y'all
Yeah,
still be chucking it. I'm like, yeah, I
yeah,
got maybe this one will fall.
yeah.
Okay, over to Atlanta Dream defeating Phoenix Mercury 95 to 72. Atlanta overwhelmed Phoenix in College Park, jumping out to a 34-23 first quarter lead. Fueled by red hot shooting from behind the arc, the Dream extended their edge to the second quarter before roaring ahead early in the third with a 9-0 run, making a 67-42 lead before Phoenix hit its first second half field goal. Jesus. While the Mercury fought back modestly in the fourth, it was too late. Atlanta coast to a victory. Alicia Gray, 26 points, seven three-pointers, went 7 from 9 from the three, 8 for 12 for overall. She had 14 points in the first quarter. Oh my God. And wait, my favorite player, Naz Hillman, 18 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists. It gets better. Mike Caldwell, 14 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists.
Yeah.
11 in the first quarter. Atlanta was cutting up. We love to see that. That's a great performance right there. Kalia Copper led 19 points for Phoenix. Alyssa Thomas, another double-double. 10th on the season, 12 points, 10 rebounds. Yippee!
Yippee.
Is this what's the game that Satu got benched in? Was it this game?
I want to say, yeah, because then she was out this
Wait,
past
she was
game.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not, it's concerning a little bit. I don't know what's going on with Satu. It's like as soon as Kalia Copper's starting to get her rhythm again, and, obviously Alyssa Thomas is going to do what she does day in and day out. It's just like the only missing piece is getting Satu back to normal Satu. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping for a bounce back real quick because they need her. They need Satu, like strong Satu. So.
And people are trying to speculate she's trying to pull a Dewana Bonner. Well, you're not giving
No,
me the
I hope
playing
not.
time. I think it's more like, let me collect myself. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, the last game she got benched, right? They benched her.
Mhm.
Um, and sometimes you just need to take a step back, like, all right, hold on. And maybe it's that. Um, because a lot of people are speculating, yeah, just trying to pull a Dewana and sit out.
No,
I don't see
I
that
don't think
happening though.
so.
They have a good chance.
They have such a good chance, like if they can just figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm. All right. New York. New York, what are you doing? New York loses to Connecticut. To Connecticut. Connecticut. The worst team in the league. No, Connecticut looked really good this game. Connecticut won 78 to 62. Obviously, New York was playing without Brown Stewart, Candy Burke, and Sabali again. And they Liberty saw their 4-game win streak snapped. Okay, let me tell you, Connecticut did look good. They were
Hmm.
playing fast. Their defense was on point, and they just look like that young, scrappy team. Where it's just
Hmm.
like they're always going, going, going. And it was working for them. New York was sloppy. Was this the game they had like 23 turnovers? Where is it at?
Um,
They,
21,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, they had a lot of turnovers. It was not going their way. They got out rebounded 42 to 29. It just, ooh, it was not a good game. Marina Avery went off
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
18
Their
points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists.
shots were off too. 2 for 9 for Sabrina from the three. 0 for 5 from Beach. Like they just threes were not
Whoa.
falling for them.
Yeah, New York opened up well, 20 to 15 after the first quarter, but Connecticut had a dominant second quarter, 29 points to have a 44-37 halftime lead, and they never really looked back. New York only scored 7 points in the fourth quarter. Yikes. It was rough. It really was. But man, Connecticut did look good.
Hmm.
Like it's like I like Layla Khan, being on this team. I think is really
Hmm.
helping them. Bria Hartley's doing very well. Anissa Morrow starting now. She's doing really well. This is pieces. Marina Mabry's, back healthy. Not to say they can win themselves into a playoff spot, but they definitely look better in this game
Hmm.
specifically. Um, but what are your thoughts about New York? Because you lose to Connecticut and Dallas. Like, wow. In the same week.
Yeah. I think it maybe, I don't know. You can't be perfect all the time. Um, I think this was showing the adjustment from not having Stewart.
They
Um,
haven't had her for a couple games now.
I don't know. I don't know. I think I mean, obviously it's bad shooting nights. Like, this is a team that shoots a high percentage from the three.
Hmm.
So, I mean, like I said, top best 3-point shooters, Sabrina, Fibic and Johannes on this team, all going like a lot. None of their threes are dropping.
Hmm.
For Sabrina to only hit two and
Hmm.
neither one of the others even making one, it's you're not going to win like that. So,
Hmm.
but I'm not concerned. I mean, it wasn't like a huge blowout.
Yeah.
So
Still a little concerning.
yeah.
Yikes. All right, over to Los Angeles defeating Seattle 108 to 106 double OT. This was a crazy game, back and forth. It was amazing. Sparks
Hmm.
outlasted the Storm in double overtime thriller, defeating Seattle 108 to 106 in a back and forth battle filled with a lot of late game heroics. I'm talking about to the literally the very end, almost from the fourth to the first overtime to the second
Yeah.
overtime. LA rallied from behind in regulation and again in the first overtime, finally sealing the win with Derek Hamby's game-winning layup with 4.3 seconds left in the second overtime. Seattle looked poised to close it out after Skylar Diggins tied the game at 99 to 99 with under 20 seconds remaining in the first overtime. Kelsey Plum nearly won it for LA at the buzzer, but her jumper rimmed out. In the second overtime, both teams traded baskets until Rakia Jackson and Hamby took over late. Sparks, it kind of just got out of hand during the second overtime. Wasn't really that
Hmm.
close, but very, very, very back and forth. I mean, you know how it's like, oh, you're just gonna run out the clock and then yeah, no. These two really went back and forth. Very playoff game atmosphere. I thought they were gonna win it on that Kelsey Plum jumper. Just bad bounce back of the rim. And then De'Erica to win it. It was a tough layup. She went up against Ezzy and NECA for this winner. So it was just a very tough performance. Just Rakia Jackson, 27 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists. De'Erica, 21 points, 13 rebounds. Azare, 21 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 blocks. Kelsey Plum, 22 points, 7 assists. Just
Hmm.
all around for LA. We
Yeah.
love to see it. Like this is the LA we wanted to see every night. For Seattle, Skylar Diggins had 19.6 assists. NECA went off 37 points, 12 rebounds. So good night for both of them. But just not enough. And another hard loss for Seattle. But a good win for LA. So it's just like, what's wrong with Seattle, Megan?
I don't know. I honestly, I have no idea. They
This
got a
is
talented five,
what?
and they're just,
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's
I mean,
hurting my head.
but I mean, we've been saying we think that LA can maybe try to put get a push in. Can't get words out today. I'm just saying they could go on a little run. You
Yeah.
know, they're starting five. They got Brink coming back.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're gonna put on a show and try to squeeze in there for playoffs. But Seattle, I have no
What?
idea.
Yeah. Just so confusing. We were talking about it. LA has the right pieces. They have
Yeah.
the right pieces necessary to make the push. Maybe not to win it all, right? But
Hmm.
I think they can build around this. I know next season when we get into those, everyone's a free agent and where's everyone gonna go, how LA keeps this core and kind of builds on it because they have something going here. I really like their pieces and what they can do. Seattle, yeah, I don't know. What the heck? Seattle, you also have the pieces. Malonga's been doing really well. You finally let her play, Noelle. Man, like it's not stringing together right now. So hopefully Seattle can turn it around because it is not looking the best for them. I didn't really want to put this next game on here because it was just an embarrassment, but because they broke a record, I had to put it on here. Minnesota defeats Las Vegas 111 to 58. If you watch to the end, you're crazy because why would you do that?
Yeah.
Why would you put yourself through that pain? It was the only game on Saturday too, so it made it
Yeah.
worse.
That's what made it worse. It
It
was embarrassing. Like, I mean,
was so bad.
honestly, it was crazy to see on the Minnesota side. Like McBride was having
Oh my
like
God.
she was, I don't know what she drank some
Lights out.
Michael Jordan good stuff, or I don't know,
Yeah.
man. That
Yeah.
was that was a performance by her. But I mean, it was embarrassing. It was like, hopefully you're a Lynx fan to enjoy it, because if you're
Yeah.
not, it was just not good basketball on the other side. I
And
mean, you had
and
Courtney Williams dancing to the arena music during the game. That's how just like blown out this game was.
and really if you're a Minnesota fan, you really didn't enjoy this game because Nafisa Collar gets hurt.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
this game was just not fun for anyone.
yeah.
People are getting on Cheryl because why is Nafisa playing when it's that
When they were
blowout?
up,
It was
yeah.
in the third quarter. I get it. It was in the third quarter. They're on the road. They're not at home. This is in the fourth. I get it. I mean, injuries do happen. Um, it's just unfortunate because it was a blowout, Like,
Hmm.
but anyways, yeah, Lynx led 67 to 33 going into the half. It just wasn't even a game. I don't even know what to
Yeah.
talk about. Like, literally, I put it on here because the blowout was so big. And McBride went 8 for 8 from the 3-point line in the first half. Like, we have to highlight those things. Like, that's so good. Jessica Shepard stepped up 18 points, 14 rebounds. Like,
Hmm.
there was good things that happened for Minnesota, not for Vegas. Jewel Lloyd, highest score, 12 points. So, that should tell you all you need to know on
Woo!
that game, right? Okay, over to Indiana defeating Seattle. Oh my God, Seattle. We can't. I mean, this is just bad. I just don't understand. The Fever held off a late surge from the Storm to earn a 78-74 road victory, extending their winning streak to 5 games. After a tight first quarter, Indiana took control with a 25-point second quarter, going into halftime 42 to 34. Seattle rallied in the second half and pulled within two late in the game, but Fever held their composure and hit their free throws. I mean, clutch shots.
Hmm.
Only at Boston, 9 straight points in that stretch. I just don't think they can just catch a break. Like I just feel
Yeah.
like all these games are losing pretty close. They're in it, and it's just not going their way. Aaliyah Boston double double, 16 points, 12 rebounds. Sophie Cunningham has been on a tear, 17 points. Natasha Howard, 21 points, 4 rebounds. Yeah, just a good day for Indiana, not for Seattle, unfortunately. And I mean, we can't just beat up Seattle anymore. So we can't talk about Seattle anymore because there's nothing left to say. Uh, we talked about Indiana just continuing to win games even without Caitlin Clark.
Mhm.
So they've proven that they could, they could still win even without their star. Um, which for a Fever fan, I mean, man, you must be excited because playoffs, if you can let Caitlin Clark rest until playoffs,
Right.
wow. Just, you
Yeah.
know what I'm
The
saying?
biggest, yeah, no, of course. Like if they can do that and then have her come back without skipping a beat and just
Yeah.
gel back into it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's looking good. It's looking good for Indiana.
Hmm.
Oh, that was the last game of the week.
Yeah.
Our job, week 11. Over to my player of the week, Naz Hillman, baby. She needs that. She deserves her flowers. She averaged 16 points per game this week, 7 rebounds, 3.5 assists, shot 56% from the field, 35% from the three. I had to shout her out because she's just been playing phenomenal for Atlanta. It's helping them with their wins. No Ryan Howard. Brittany Griner's been out. She's stepping up. We love to see it, and I just wanted to shout her out. Meg?
So I had to go with Kalia Copper because although Phoenix is down right now, they're struggling. She is going. I mean, I'm seeing the old Kalia Copper back before injury.
Mm-hmm.
22 points. She's really getting herself back acquainted offensively.
Mm-hmm.
Shooting 56% from the floor, 67% from the three. So
Mm-hmm.
she's back, y'all.
Yeah, love to see it. Okay, let's head into tunnel vision. I'm gonna give Meg some fits. She's gonna let me know if she will play or bench them, and then we'll go into our fits of the week. The first one, Asia Wilson. Now hear me out. This blue looks popping on her, and I
Yeah,
loved how she matched it with the headphones. Cool, calm, collected fit. We love to see it. That's why I put it on here. What are you thinking?
yeah. This is a play. It's clean,
Looks
and I mean, you
comfy.
can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with Mamba Gear.
No, of course not. I feel it. Especially with the Louis Vuitton bag. A little set.
Yeah.
Over to the next fit we have Lexi Hole. Simple fit, but very clean, and her abs are popping. She's glowing. I just
Hmm.
feel like this one had to be in here. Um, and her coffee looked really good when I was going through all the fits. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And I said, okay, you deserve to be in here. So, what do you think about this one?
Yeah, it's simple, but like you said, she's able to show off the muscles, the abs. The yellow purse goes because it's hers. It makes, I feel like it even makes her hair pop even more.
Hmm.
So I would play. It's
Okay.
simple.
Yeah. Next one, Arrow Atkins. I really like the vest. The little
Yeah.
sweater vest. I really, really like that, which is why I put it in here.
Hmm.
Um, I don't know. I like it. What do you think?
No, I do. It's like kind of a kind of a crop top.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, it's clean. I would, yeah, I like it a lot. It's a play.
Wow, you like all my outfits so far, which is a first. So let's keep this
Yeah,
going because I know you like this one. All black. Phoebich. This one, she just looks like she
easy.
means business.
You can't go wrong in all black. Everyone is showing off their abs though.
Yeah, because why wouldn't you? If I had abs, I would also be wearing crop
I
tops.
know, but it's making
That's
me,
crazy.
feel self-conscious here.
Well, we gotta get some abs. In the coffee also looks good. Do you see a theme?
Oh Lord, you need
It looks
coffee
real
in your
good.
life.
Yeah. Last one, Jonquel Jones. You know I love a two-piece set. And
And
I
this is
love
her.
this. I love
She's
this
always
set.
pulling out the two-piece set.
Yes. I love this set. It looks so good.
Hmm. It
Play.
looks like some Miami vibes here.
Okay. Okay.
It always gives me those Miami vibes,
Yeah, I feel you.
but it's a play.
Yeah,
It's a
it
nice
looks
color too.
comfy. Yes, I love the color. Okay, my fit of the week, Nas Hillman. It's
Mm.
Nas and Ryan. I don't know if they subtly decided to match, but it looks good. I love Ryan's two-piece set, another two-piece set. I love it. I
Yeah,
think the green looks really well on her, especially Nas Hillman's. Love it. Another two-piece matching set with the J's. Beautiful. I love the
exactly. That's where I'm
cohesiveness.
straight away. My eyes went to the 11s on her feet.
Yeah, bro.
Love it.
Looks
But yeah,
beautiful.
they're always coming through, man.
They
It's
always have
like,
some nice little outfits
yeah,
though.
yeah. It's usually the three amigos, but only two today. But they're killing it as
Yeah.
always.
And who's yours?
All
Who's
right, and
your
I
fit of the
sent you
week?
mine.
Yeah.
It's
This is a
Satu.
good one.
I mean, come on. This fit is just so clean.
Yeah, it's fine.
All white. Yeah. Fire.
Little Adidas tracksuit action.
Yeah.
I like it. It's a good fit. Alrighty. Standings. Pause. All right, over to the standings. Minnesota still firmly in first place. Bottom half really hasn't moved. Dallas, Chicago, Connecticut. But the middle, look at LA creeping up there with that 12 wins.
Hmm.
We're gonna have a race for that 8 seed.
Yeah.
Um,
Gonna be tough.
Seattle's been dropping. We've been talking about them. Vegas, you guys know, is hanging on by a thread. Valks got injuries. Washington, LA. It's
I will
gonna be a
say this.
close
Okay, hold
one.
on. I will say
It's
this
gonna
though.
be close.
The Valks, we did out of 4 games we had 4 games this week. We won 3 out of 4.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
surprised. Congratulations.
But it does suck that we lost to Vegas. Like that's one
We
of the
got
teams that
killed.
we got to knock them. We got to knock
Killed.
them down. So that didn't help our standings, but we're right there. We're not out of it yet.
Yeah. Um, Sorry, I thought you were gonna talk again. But it's gonna be close. It's coming down to the wire when the second half of the season last month. Well, if you play it, the first week of September as well. But it's looking it's gonna get juicy. Do you
Mhm.
have any changes of who you think's gonna squeeze in there? Because I think the last time we said was Washington. Do you have any changes to that?
Um,
I want to switch mine to LA
man.
just
I
for
s-
funsies.
um I want to say no. I'll stick with Washington.
Lame. No fun. Okay. Why Washington?
I just think that they have a chance. I mean, I want to say the Valks, but if they can't get those key players back, then I'm kind of concerned for them. And then Las Vegas, man, I just don't know what's going on over there. I don't even want to drop on that train. I was on that train in the beginning of the year. I'm
Yeah,
off
you jinxed
now.
it. It's your fault.
So I'm just gonna go with Washington. They're young, they're scrappy. I feel like they can sneak some wins out.
Okay. All
Hmm.
right, over to the preview of week 12. We're going to go over some of the key games we're looking forward to and predict who's going to win. First up, Dallas versus New York.
New York.
Really? No, I'll go New York too. I'm just kidding.
Hmm.
Minnesota versus Seattle. Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Even without Nafisa.
They're bringing in Dejanay Carrington.
Yeah, okay.
Are you excited?
Indiana versus LA. If LA can beat in Indiana, that would be crazy.
Are you going Sparks?
No, I'm going Indiana. Indiana's on fire right now. Didn't I just
I'm
say it?
I'll
5 game
go
win
I'll
streak.
go I'll go Sparks.
All right. Aces or Golden State? Ugh.
Golden State gets their lick back because we're now back home. Valhalla. What you got?
I'm going Aces.
Of course you are.
Indiana or Phoenix? I'm going Indiana.
I'm gonna say this is the game we see some bounce back. Come on,
Okay.
Mercury.
Okay. Seattle or the Las Vegas Aces? I'm going Aces. I
I'm
don't trust Seattle.
going.
I don't trust them.
I'm going Seattle.
Oh my gosh. Okay. LA or Golden State?
Golden State.
I'm going LA. I think LA's finding their stride, and you guys
It's
did
hard
win
to
a
play.
couple
It's hard
games.
to play in Valhalla.
And Bahala, but I've also seen you guys lose in Bahala.
Yep.
Minnesota or New York? I
New
think New
York.
York gets this one back because I don't know if
Nafisa.
Nafis is going to be back for this game.
Yeah.
Washington or Dallas?
I'm gonna have to go
Ooh, I know. I'm
Washington
going Washington.
because
That's gonna be a good game.
if they're gonna make playoffs, they gotta get these type of wins
You're
here.
right. And last game, Atlanta or Phoenix?
I'll let you go first.
I'm going Atlanta.
I figured you'd say that, so I'll
Yeah, because you
ride
wanted to go
with my
Phoenix.
girl,
Oh my God.
AT.
All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning into our Week 11 recap. Make sure to like this video and subscribe, and we'll be back next week with our Week 12 recap. Peace.
Peace.